welcome back to my channel. My name is Hope and this is MissionKeto, and today's video is a meal prep video. If you can tell by the smile on my face, I'm super excited about this. I love doing meal prep videos. However, I haven't even told you the best part yet. The most exciting part about this meal prep video is that it is a collab with my very dear friend from YouTube, Janet Greta. So if you guys don't already know who she is, where have you been, right? She is actually a dear friend of mine. We met, I think it was sometime last year, and we did a collab together last year. Hopefully I can put that picture up for you to see, but it was very cool. Or is it over there? I always get it wrong. But she has actually lost over 100 pounds, on keto, and she basically documents everything on YouTube, kind of like I'm doing. And you kind of go through the peaks and valleys of it, you know, where you gain a little and you do fasts and you lose, and then, you know, just sometimes the pounds kind of creep back up, right? I'm guilty of that. I'm on my journey this year to try to lose what came back. And she has actually decided to do something, a challenge for 2 weeks. And if you have recently seen, if you've already subscribed to her, she had a video up the other day about what this challenge is. She is doing the Bbbe challenge for 2 weeks. She started it this past Monday, what is it, the 15th, and I'm very excited for her. I can't wait. So she wanted to do a collab, and I was like, hello, let's do it. We've been talking about doing another collab for a while, and this just seemed like the perfect time to do it because, you know, with Andy's great success on the Bbbe challenge, and now he's doing Carnivore, and she's starting it, she thought, hey, let's do this. So I was like, thank you so much, because you have more subscribers than I do. But anyway, she's super sweet, and I really do, like, she is very caring, and you know, for someone that it has way more subscribers than me, and she 2 different times has done a collab with me, I appreciate that so much. I really do. So thank you so much, Janet. I'm so glad that we're doing this collab together. It's gonna be exciting. But make sure you go check her out. Make sure that you tell her Hope from MissionKeto sent you. Support her in this, because we all know this can be a really hard thing. Or if you're Andy, it can be a super easy thing. No sweat. I can do this. I'm just kidding. It's still hard for him, but he's just got that mindset and that focus going. So I'm very jealous of that, right? I couldn't do it. But I know she'll be able to do it. She loves meat. I think the only thing she's having a problem with is cheese. She really loves her cheese. Girl, I feel ya. My thing was heavy whipping cream.
Did you say that again?
Oh, see, Siri thinks I'm talking to her. I'm not talking to you. But anyway, so make sure you go and check her out. If you are here from Janet's channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you will stick around, hit that subscribe button, and see what it is that we're doing here on MissionKeto. So I'll give you a quick, brief rundown of what's going on, but starting, Andy and I, my husband, did keto back in 2017, and we were pretty successful at it. I lost all the weight I wanted. And then, you know, just life happened. You start feeling like you're invincible, and you start eating all the food again, all the things, thinking, I've already lost it. I'm not going to gain it back. And guess what? We gained it back. And then some. We moved for work, you know, the pandemic hit, all that fun stuff. And we were doing dirty keto for a while, but for me personally, I will say that doesn't work. So starting January 1st, I started counting total carbs again and have incorporated working out, and I have lost a total of 23 pounds for this year, but I've lost a lot of inches as well. I'm almost at my goal and very excited about that. So about June, Andy was thinking, well, maybe I'll do something. You know, he just felt like he was at a place where he needed to lose some weight, and so I sent him the Bbbe video from Dr. Bbbe. I said, just look at this and tell me what you think. And he was like, let's do it. So for the month of July, we got prepared, you know, we mentally got ready for this. And we did it. We had him on the channel, which has been so much fun. Every week we would do an update. Make sure you check out that playlist. And I was not able to continue with it. But that's okay, right? That's okay. I'm not a big fan of meat anyways, and that's just kind of what happened. It wasn't working for me. I had to listen to my body. I was very cloud-headed, and you know, I have a job, a Monday through Friday job that I have to be clear-headed for, right? So I opted out after about 9 days and went back to what I'm doing because it's been successful for me. And Andy has just been trucking through, killing it. He lost 30 pounds in the month of July. He has been so strict, not, you know, any cheats, any of that. And I've been so proud of him. So now he's continuing on doing carnivore and having 1 cup of coffee a day with a little bit of creamer and a little bit of stevia. That's it. He's not doing any cheese, nothing like that. It's literally just meat that he's eating, and everything has changed. His appetite, how many meals he eats a day, his energy levels, it's been exciting. He also does a video once a week on Fridays telling you his progress and what he's doing. And this Fridays is going to be really good, guys. So make sure you have your notifications on. But I hope you stick around. That was supposed to be brief, but it wasn't very brief. But I wanted to give you an idea of what's going on with this channel, and we're so excited to have you here. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And let me know that you came from Janet's channel. I would love to kind of interact with you. We do read every comment. We try to comment on all of them also, but yeah. So getting into the meal prep, what I love to do is make a list. Okay, make a list. I'm a paper and pen girl, which is why Janet and I get along so well. She's a paper and pen girl too. And I make a list of everything that I want to get done for the day. And you know what? Sometimes I don't get it all done, and that's okay. But you at least have a mindset of, okay, these are the things we need. Why do we need them? That kind of thing. What are we planning on eating with them? And that's where we go from there. And then the best thing ever is to mark it off after it's done. There is so much pleasure in marking something off of a list, right? So we have a lot to make today. Most of everything that I'm gonna be meal prepping is for carnivore, and there's some Bbbe stuff also. We're gonna be making some noodles that can be eaten, is that right? You can eat on Bbbe or anything. And my goal is to kind of do a chicken noodle soup type thing, but that'll probably be later on in the week. But I'm at least gonna make the noodles today. Bacon burger bites that I made that are such a hit. You can do anything with these. They're so versatile. We're gonna make the bacon burger bites, bacon chicken bites. We're gonna do bacon shrimp bites, and we're gonna do bacon steak bites, which I'm excited about. Also have some chicken wings that I got on clearance or marked down at the store this past week in the grocery haul. Make some chicken thighs up too, just so we can throw those in the chicken noodle soup later this week. And I'm also gonna make something for me, okay? I'm gonna make some lunches for me. So you will see that it is not carnivore or Bbbe. I don't do that, but I wanna make sure that I kind of cover everything here, because not everyone that watches does all of that either. So I'm making a faux pasta salad. It's kind of like a Greek salad. I loved pasta salads, like cold ones, and I love like the olives in it and veggies and quite frankly the pasta. But we're not doing that. So stay tuned for this because it is very delicious, very, very delicious, and I'm very excited. I'm gonna be eating it basically every day this week for lunch. So stay tuned. I am done talking your ear off. I hope you like this video, and let's get meal prepping. Hey guys, so I'm back, and the very first thing on my list is I'm going to make some basically noodles that is Bbbe approved and, well, appropriate, I guess I should say, and for carnivore also. I thought maybe I would try to make Andy a chicken noodle soup of some type with the chicken broth that he loves. And this recipe that I got this from is from, of course, Anita, ketogenic woman. She comes up with some great recipes. This is super easy, and I definitely thought I would try it. I showed him a picture of it at the end, how the noodles look when she did it, and he was like, oh yeah, let's try that. So very few ingredients too. You need 3 eggs, 3 tablespoons of butter, or you can use the butter mayo that the two Crazy Ketos make also. I don't have that made, so I'm just going with the butter. And then you need some salt. I thought I would also throw in maybe a little bit of garlic powder because he's really liking that right now. So I will speed this up, but basically you're just mixing it all together. We're going to pour it on a cookie sheet, that's what I call it, baking pan. I've got a silicone mat here. It's been used so much that it's discolored, but I promise it's okay. And we're gonna pour it on here and spread it out very thinly, and then we're gonna stick it in the oven for 325 degrees for just 15 minutes. And then I'll show you how we're gonna make them look like noodles after. I've never made this before, so let's see if I can actually do it. This is gonna be interesting, but yeah, let's make some noodles. Okay, so I did actually melt the butter first before I put it in there. I thought it would blend easier, and I had to move the bowl like sideways to blend it really well, but that worked fine. You can use a blender or not, but this is going in the oven. Now I'm gonna make my cold brew. I found this pumpkin spice coffee from Walmart this weekend, and I thought I would make this. I'll talk a little bit more about this in a minute, but this is a great tool to have. Yes, it's Pampered Chef, guys. It's Pampered Chef. All right, so if you were just watching, I was making the cold brew, and so I just wanted to show you, once it's done, you're basically just going to keep filling it up with water until it stops like sinking down. And it took, you saw, probably about 2.5, almost 3 bottles of water, so that's a pretty good amount. And I'm just gonna stick this in the fridge. The longer, the better with cold brew, right? So I'm probably gonna stick it in for a good 24 hours. But I try to keep a rotation going on it. So I will put it in here once it's done. And as you can see, I mean, Jordan and I are both drinking this. So that's why I kind of wanna keep a rotation going. And so once this is done, then I'll pour it into here and then make another batch. So I used to have 2 of these. I don't know where the other one went. I probably gave it to one of the girls, but I love it. I love it. And you can definitely make cold brew however you want, a different way, you know, with a different container. But obviously I'm going to share my Pampered Chef one right now, right? Because I'm having a party. But yeah, I absolutely love it. So next, I think the noodles just got done. So let's see how they turned out. Well, it's kind of funny looking. If you didn't notice, when I was spreading it out, it looks like the bottom of my cookie sheet, it's not completely flat on the bottom. So everything was kind of going into the middle, which is completely fine. It's not supposed to be pretty. We would like things to be pretty, right? But, and it's kind of crispy on the edges. The goal definitely is to let it sit and cool off. So the crispy stuff, it's gonna be hard to deal with, but you basically, once it cools off, you want to roll it up and then cut it into noodles. So I still think we can get there. It's going to go into soup anyways. So don't feel frustrated if it doesn't look perfect, because mine doesn't look perfect. And I bet you anything, Andy's still going to love it. This is like a little spatula that I absolutely love. It's perfect for this. I had it out to spread it. Probably would have worked a lot better, but I forgot. I had it out for that. It's still a little bit warm, but yeah, you can see it smells like egg, which it's made of eggs, but I think it's funny because it's made of eggs and Andy hasn't been digging eggs, but I think in this consistency, he'll be okay. I'm gonna go get a cutting board, so give me 1 second. And I need a knife also, but I want to, yeah, this will work because I'm gonna roll it up anyways. Just trying to make some room on here. This is still hot. Bear with me. And now we're gonna get the knife. So pretty simple. This is gonna get the job done. So don't, like I said, don't feel frustrated. But then you're just gonna kind of roll it up very gently. It cools off pretty fast. You can see I'm touching it. So yeah, look at this. I'm excited. I've never made it before. Like I said, you're gonna have some of those crispy parts. And then the fun part is cutting some noodles. Cut them as thin as you would want. Look at that. And these are what, basically, you know, I guess I've been hearing lately, I didn't realize this. I thought eggs didn't have any carbs, but they actually do have like very little. So I guess it's not completely carb free, but you know, butter is good, and the salt. And so I'm showing you this in a little more detail because I've never made it before, but I'll be honest, the rest of the stuff that I'm making today, I think I have shown on previous meal preps, like all of our bacon bites that I'm making. It's a favorite of Andy's, and so I'm gonna make those again. So I will probably speed some of that up and not even show it all, but look at this. We have noodles. And I will probably, you could do fettuccine, Alfredo, something like that. Definitely not on Carnivore, but this is definitely a good replacement. So I'm very excited about this. I think he's really gonna like that. Just a different way of eating the same thing, right? So we've got some noodles here. So by the end of it, I will be cooking up some chicken thighs also, and we're going to kind of crisp those up in the air fryer, and we'll probably have him taste them and let you know what he thinks about them. So yeah, there we go. I'm going to next probably just make a bunch of the bites, so I'll speed those up. If you ever have any questions about something, definitely let me know. All right, guys, so the next thing on the list is my faux pasta salad, like Greek pasta salad. There's no noodles in it, and the star of the show to me that makes you feel like you're having noodles is the hearts of palm. I don't know what it is. My mom told me about this recipe, and I stole it from her. Thanks, Mom. I love it so much, and I really haven't made it in a while. I don't know the macros and all of that on it, but I do know that a lot of this is vegetables, so I'm not 100% concerned, right? So this is everything that you need in it. You could play around with it. You could put salami and pepperoni in it and stuff like that too. I haven't done that yet, but I think I might. But to give you a quick rundown, I'll make sure I put the ingredient list down below also, because you are not gonna, if you like pasta salad and like those Greek flavors, this is definitely something that you'll wanna try. So you need a can of artichoke hearts, a can of hearts of palm. These come in different ways. Don't be upset. I've gotten different cuts of it before, and it all works. But my favorite is like the whole ones, because then you can slice them up. And there's something about the way these are sliced up that looks like noodles and kind of tastes like it with everything mixed together. Got some cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes, whatever these are, from the farm the other day. So I'm gonna put these in it. I'll do that at the end. You want some Kalamata olives if you like them. You could do green olives. You could omit olives if you want. Got some feta cheese. As you saw in my grocery haul, I got these both, the traditional and the tomato and basil. I might just throw a little bit of both in there. I got a cucumber at the farm the other day, so we're gonna put that in there. It's not gonna take, this massive thing is not going to, I'm not gonna put the whole thing. It might just literally be a quarter of it. I want some red onion in it. And then you want a little bit of the peppers. You could put a big bell pepper in if you want some of it, but I just have some of these, and that's what I've always used. As far as the dressing is concerned, super simple. You just put some oil of your choice. You could do olive oil. I happen to have avocado oil on hand right now, and then some lemon juice. I think that's it, but I'm speeding it up. We're just gonna chop everything, clean it, chop it, and we're gonna put it all together in a bowl. And I wanna get it in the fridge because it's one of those things where it's better cold. But I'm telling you guys, these are my lunches this week. I'm just excited about eating this up. And there's no rhyme or reason. Just make as much as you want. Taste it. If you want more cucumber, put it in. If you want more of this, put it in. It's just kind of one of those things. But you definitely want these two things in there. Cool. But yeah, you could just really add whatever you wanted to this. But this is the way I love to make it. I love it. And let's speed it up, and I'll chop everything up and put it together. All right, the next few clips are sped up just because I've made a lot of this before, but I seriously want you guys to try this. If you do try it, let me know. If you hear some growling in the background, it's Ralphie. I think you guys pretty much know by now though, right? But this is so delicious. I'm so looking forward to my lunches all week this week, literally because of this. All right, so the next thing that I'm making is the chicken wings that I got on clearance on markdown this weekend. I made those. Then I decided to try the bacon steak bites. I'm using cubed steak here and never tried it before, but one of you told me that you did it and it was delicious. So I was like, hey, I got that cubed steak on clearance. Let's go ahead and make some of these. So yeah, so you just cut them into bite-sized pieces and wrap some bacon around it. It's that simple. I think they look delicious. Like, I think this stuff looks good, but I just can't eat it. All right, so I slowed this down because I wanted you to see what these bacon steak bites looked like when they came out of the air fryer. They look delicious. And if you put them seam side down with the bacon, the end of the bacon underneath, it kind of seals it. So when you turn it over, it's already kind of sealed shut and you're not going to have bacon like flapping around or anything. But this really looks delicious to me. And I did have some taste testers and they loved it. Oh my gosh. I'm really surprised by that. So thank you for that idea. And then here I'm making the ones that started it all, the bacon burger bites. Now, some people on Carnivore do eat cheese, so I can't wait till Andy maybe incorporates cheese back, if he ever does, and we might put a little bit of cheese in the middle of those too. That sounds really delicious to me personally. But I only put one piece of bacon around instead of wrapping two pieces around. Normally that's what I do, but this time I just did one because I wanted to make sure I had enough bacon for everything. As you can see, I'm also doing bacon wrapped shrimp, and now I'm getting chicken ready to do bacon wrapped chicken, bacon chicken bites. I almost always forgot to season everything. I am just using salt, the Redmond salt, and garlic powder, and that seems to be enough for Andy. You could certainly use whatever you want. Just make sure you're kind of using clean ingredients if you're doing Carnivore. But again, you know me, no judgment here. Just letting you know what we're doing. And then here, what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, these are the chicken bites. All right, guys, so I am finally done meal prepping for the week for Andy and I. So let's do a quick rundown of everything that I made. So starting here, I did the bacon chicken bites, and those are just seasoned with salt, the Redmond salt, and garlic powder. And again, I use the recommendations on my air fryer for what to cook them in. So if you have an air fryer, I know every air fryer might be different, so definitely check your recommendations. I made so much today that I can't remember what each one was, what each of the temperatures were. I also cooked some chicken wings in the air fryer and some chicken thighs, so I just put those all together. And then I made some, what are these? The bacon burger bites, which are, this is what started the whole thing. I made some bacon shrimp bites, which those look delicious. And then the new thing that we made today, thank you to our subscriber that mentioned that you had used this before or tried this and it was delicious. We tried bacon steak bites, and I used cube steak. You could literally use whatever steak that you want. And then I did make some noodles, and these noodles were made, as you saw, of just eggs, butter, and salt. I actually added a little bit of garlic powder in it too, and it actually gave it some kick butt flavor. It actually tastes like noodles. Andy is not hungry right now. I was gonna have you do a taste test and have him taste it with like some chicken and the broth and the noodles, but we will probably save that for our what I eat in a day video, so make sure you've got your notifications on because I think that's gonna be delicious. And last but not least, this is the keto portion of it. I did make myself lunches for the week. I made my faux pasta salad, Greek salad, whatever you want to call it, and I've been digging into it. It is so delicious. I literally could eat this every single day. Yum. Let me know what you would try down below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all of that, and don't forget to go check out Janet's video. Please go check her out. Make sure you let her know that Hope from MissionKeto sent you and cheer her on. Wish her some great success for her 2 weeks of trying the Bbbe challenge. I'm so excited for her. I know that she loves meat and she's not gonna have a problem with it. And I think she's gonna do really well. And we all know what community does. It really helps motivate and build. So make sure you go check her out and tell her that I sent you. Hope everyone has a great day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.